No matter what you think about the meme coin cycle, guys, they actually move. Meme coins always move first whenever Bitcoin actually reverses back from the bottom, and when the market actually heats up, we always see meme coins outperforming the rest of the market. The only problem being that meme coins are so many. There are so many meme coins that maybe the liquidity actually gets so diversified that you really do not see a whole lot of gains on your personal portfolio, because of course guys, you cannot be holding every single meme out there. There are now millions of those. Also guys, Ansem recently asked people how much percentage of their portfolio was in Bitcoin, and only 14% held more than 50% of their portfolio in Bitcoin. While when asked about how much percentage of their portfolio was in meme coins, 42% people said that more than 75% of their portfolio is in meme coins. Now this can be different because of the audience that Ansem actually caters to. So of course these metrics might change. But guys, in this video, I'm gonna show you a narrative that has been there for quite some time now, and it is just waiting to explode. So I am going to be talking about not the meme coin super cycle, but the actual OG cat super cycle. I personally believe that cat meme coins are definitely going to be a thing in the future, in the upcoming few months. If we actually get a very nice bull market, Bitcoin goes past $150,000, maybe $200,000, whatever. But yeah, I think if we see a major meme coin cycle, cats are definitely going to dominate. They are the OG meme coins. It's not like people do not understand it. It is very important, guys, that meme coins should be relatable. They should be loved by people. The communities should be working non-stop, and that is what I see on a whole lot of cat meme coins. The communities are crazy, and in this video, guys, I'm going to go from the highest market cap cat coin, which is of course PopCat, and then I'm gonna go down the risk curve, and I'm gonna show you a few meme coins from the cat super cycle theme, as I say, which can actually do really well if we actually get that kind of a cycle. And if that is something that interests you, then definitely guys, make sure that you drop a like right now and hit the subscribe button. And now let's get right into it. So guys, welcome back. Right here we have the chart for PopCat. As you can see, currently sitting at $425 million market cap. From the bottom that we saw back in April, we are already up around 459%. That is a 5.5x. And even at the current prices, the recent correction that we have been witnessing across the board, we are still up 272% from the lows, which is almost close to a 4x. Now, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Now, I'm not suggesting you guys that you should be getting into PopCat. It's gonna send all the way to $20 billion, $50 billion, or $100 billion. I think that is crazy. And I think that is the primary reason why, meme coins could not actually do well, because people had insane expectations with meme coins. I'm not saying, guys, that PopCat cannot go to $20 billion or a $50 billion market cap, but I'm really not going to be betting my money on the fact that, I am looking for a 20x or a 30x from PopCat from the current price points, which is around $424 million market cap. Maybe it goes to like $3-5 billion market cap, but for me, guys, that is it. And that is why I personally bought PopCat right here, and right here, and then I sold most of my bag right here. And I am really glad that I did so. And now I'm not really interested in PopCat, even though I think that PopCat can actually see a big move towards the upside. Even if it goes to, let's say, $4 billion or $5 billion market cap, it is close to a 10-12x. That is good money for a lot of people. So if you're interested, you can get into PopCat, but the risk to reward for me personally is not good enough on PopCat. Because if we do not get the cycle, if we do not get a meme coin super cycle, because the sentiment has drastically changed, and I know for a fact that a lot of people are really not too much into meme coins at the moment, because of course the Solana culture that we were so happy about, or you can say that we were so proud of, it has really taken a big hit with all of these people rugging you and max extraction everywhere I see. So that is something that is hampering the growth of even the good meme coins, the good communities which are really working behind the scenes, or which are just pushing every single day. So let that be aside. I really want to be in meme coins which I think can give me that asymmetric results, which can give me that 20, 30, 50, 100x returns So I will go through every top cat meme coin and I'll go down the risk curve as well, but I will also tell you where I am going to put my personal money, and that is definitely, guys, not financial advice. You have to take this decision for yourself. It's much safer to be investing into PopCat compared to any other meme that I'm going to talk about in this video, because it is going to be dirty. I'm telling you beforehand. So it's not financial advice. Make sure that you are doing your research. If you are getting into any coin that I'm going to talk about, it's going to get dirty. Right now, let's go into the next one. This is one of my most favorite coins right now. It is 𝗕𝗓𝗧, and I've been very vocal over the past few months. I personally had entries right here, and right here as well, and then again I sold most of my bag right around here for 𝗕𝗓𝗧. I sold the remaining right around here, which I think was a mistake, and I was really interested to get a bag right around here. I had a zone right around here, I guess $80-90 million market cap. That price point did not come, so I did not get a bag, and now it is already up from the bottom. If you see, 99 million to $506 million market cap. That is a clean 5x for 𝗕𝗓𝗧 as well. Right now sitting at 425 million. So yeah, again, let's say it goes to $5 billion market cap. I'm not gonna be going crazy with those valuations, where I say that this can go to 20 billion or $50 billion market cap. Guys, we don't know, and the problem is there are too many coins right now. Right, the problem is that only last cycle we had only Doge, and then 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓 came out, so there were literally like 2-3 meme coins which were popular, right? So people did not have a lot of choices, and that is why we saw those tremendous gains on both, like Doge and 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓, as well as on other meme coins like Floki. So right now we have a lot of meme coins. All right, so I think that liquidity has to be diversified into all of these meme coins, and I don't think that any meme coin, even 𝗕𝗓𝗪, guys, I don't really believe that it's gonna hit like $50 billion or $70 billion market cap. I know I used to think that way, but again, right now I don't think that we are gonna see something like that. More like $5 billion, $6 billion market cap for these, the ones which are sitting below $1 billion market cap at the moment, and more like a $10 billion market cap max, or 15 billion for 𝗕𝗓𝗪, in my opinion. But again, this video is not about 𝗕𝗓𝗪, so let's move on to the next one. Right now I'm not gonna be getting into 𝗕𝗓𝗧, by the way. And then we have 𝗕𝗎. This is another one that I really liked, and I sold a major chunk right around here, but I basically had to exit the remaining right around here, which is basically right around the price where we rejected from right now. All right, currently sitting at $287 million market cap. I think this is too much of a market cap for 𝗕𝗎, even though this has a very good narrative of a cat in a dog's world. That is the entire thing behind 𝗕𝗎. Otherwise, if this wasn't the name cat in a dog's world, I don't think that 𝗕𝗎 would have done something like this, hitting $1 billion market cap. But I had entries right here, and that is why I was able to sell a major chunk, and I was able to actually exit the entire position in profits. Right, so now I'm again not going to be getting into 𝗕𝗎 again, even though this could be a safer bet compared to what I'm going to talk about later on. Then another one that we have is Simon's Cat. This is on BNB, and the ticker is CAT. This is currently sitting at $60 billion market cap, and if you look at the chart, this chart actually started at like $60 million market cap. We went all the way to around 474 million. Then it actually crashed, and right now I don't see a lot of strength so far, but maybe we can see some strength coming back up. And currently this is sitting at 60 million, so we have seen a move from the bottom of around 27 million all the way to 91 million. I don't think that it has seen significant interest over the time. After we saw this move towards the downside, this rebound is not giving me the confidence to get into it. All right, because if something is sitting at just $30 million market cap, and the way they promote themselves, or they showcase themselves, or they put themselves out, I don't think that this move towards the upside is justified. I really would have wanted much more higher prices on this one for me to be having some conviction that I can look for a 5 or 10x on this particular coin. So I'm gonna be fading on this particular coin, so I'm going to be fading Simon's Cat as well. Moving on to the next one, we have 𝗕. Now this is where things get interesting. 𝗕 is basically a meme coin deployed by the Jupiter's team. All right, and a lot of people actually got the 𝗕 airdrop for holding the Solana phone, for buying the Solana phone, and also for other interactions on Jupiter, I guess. So that airdrop was really big, guys, and if people held that particular airdrop and sold right around here, I think that was worth several $1,000s, and it was absolutely free of cost. But a lot of people actually sold right here itself. So that is how everything works. So anyway, right now we are sitting at $40 million market cap, and we have a bottom around 13 to around $15 million market cap. We almost retraced back to the the starting point of this chart itself. Right here you can see. Now right now I'm not interested to get a bag at the moment, but I will definitely keep this one in my watch list. And what I'm gonna be doing, guys, is I will be trying to see what is going on with the community, how the community is behaving, what type of posts they have on Twitter, how active they are on Twitter, what plans they have. So this one goes into my watch list. I'm not aping right now, by the way, but if you want to know when I get into when, because probably I will, then definitely, guys, make sure that you click the first link in the description section below. That takes you to our paid channels, our private channels, and if you're interested, subscribe to the diligence, and that is where you will be getting all these meme coin plays. All right, so make sure that you click the link in the description section below if you are interested. Moving on to the next one, we have 𝗕𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗦. Now this one also had a very big hype in the last quarter of 2024, and then, guys, everything basically faded out, and I don't think 𝗕𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗦 makes a big comeback so far. Currently we can see that this rebound is not good enough. It's like a 4x for a meme coin that actually bottomed around $8-9 million market cap. So again, not enough interest. So I'm going to be fading on 𝗕𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗦 as well. Moving on to the interesting part of this video now. This is Spinning Cat, and the ticker is 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦. I think it is pronounced as 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦. So this one is very interesting in my opinion. This is sitting at $5.4 million market cap. The chart looks really good. Feels like it has bottomed out in this region. If you drop a Fibonacci from the highs to the lows, we are sitting in the accumulation zone between the 886 and the 786 Fibonacci levels. These levels are sitting between 3.77 million to 7.14 million. I think this is a very good opportunity on the Spinning Cat. And if you go to YouTube, you can see this video right here, W&W 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦 Spinning Cat. Alright, this one was uploaded 4 months ago. This is a music video, and it's basically a vibe video, I would say. And this one you can see right here. This has 197 million views, guys, and 1.1 million likes. Right, so there is the narrative behind this one, and this is currently sitting at $5.4 million market cap. So again, I am getting in on this one right now at the current prices, and I will let you know when I sell. Probably my first exit is going to be right around here, where I will be taking out my initial investment and then I'll ride a free bag. This exit level is sitting at $20.75 million market cap. All right, moving on to the next one, guys, we have 𝗕𝗕𝗪𝗘. Now this one is also funny in my opinion. You can see right around here, but again, look at the chart. We don't have quite a lot of interest so far, but we are bouncing off. We are creating a little bit of a structure, which you can say that we are now getting into some sort of an uptrend with consistent higher highs and higher lows. Currently sitting at $4.1 million market cap. If I drop the Fibonacci levels, then let's just do that very quickly for you all. And right here you can see we are currently below the 886 Fibonacci level. So I would want price to actually do something like this, and I would want price to come into this accumulation zone, show me some strength. If that happens, I'm definitely going to be getting into this one. If you want the alert when I get into it, then definitely the diligence channel is where you will get that alert, and the link is given in the description section below to subscribe to that. And moving on to the next one, we have CAT. This is CAT coin on BNB again. And this is similar to Simon's Cat. The ticker is exactly the same, but again, this one actually had a massive run, guys. Right here you can see back in February of last year, it actually did a 56x, and that was a very big move. Right now it has basically, the price has basically plummeted quite a lot, and now we are sitting at $3.45 million market cap. This one goes on my watch list as well. I will see if we get a little bit of traction on this one. I would want to see price to break the structure right here. So we have some resistance. Let me just mark it off with a rectangle right around here. This is where we have the resistance around $6 million market cap. If we can flip that region into support, I would say that we are basically getting in some sort of a bullish territory, and we could be looking for a move back towards these highs right around here. Because my first goal is going to be, if I'm getting into a meme coin today, then the one goal that I have in my mind is I want to take out my initials at a 4x and still have room for that particular meme to actually grow and give me those asymmetric returns. All right. So if something cannot do a 4x, if something cannot do a 4x from my entry point, where I will be exiting only 25% of my holding so that I can recover my initials, if that is not what I can see on the chart, and then again, after this as well, we should be having some room towards the upside, which means that, the all-time high should not be just a 4x away from my entry point, right? So if that is something that I can see on a chart, I will be looking forward to get into that particular meme coin. And this is one thing which I am focusing quite a lot right now, because, the last time we had a meme coin cycle, a meme coin super cycle, and, everything went parabolic towards the upside, most of us guys, 99% of us actually did not take profits at the right time. So it is very important for me to actually just take out my initials, and that too at a 4x, so that I leave 75% of my bag, which can actually make me good money as well if we continue to go higher. All right. So this is one thing that I'm keeping in mind at the current moment for this particular cycle. If we actually see Bitcoin going to $150,000 or $200,000, definitely these coins are bound to move. We are going to get an altcoin season. But if we see a double bottom on Bitcoin right now, around $107,000, $108,000, and then we start rolling back down, we lose $85,000, then guys, it's done. It's done. You have to accept the fact that we might just be getting into a bear market, right? Right now, there are no signs, in my opinion, technically speaking, that we are in a bear market or something like that, or we should be looking for very lower prices on Bitcoin. I'm looking for higher prices, maybe a little bit of a move down and then a move higher. But again, I'm not really looking at a bear market at the moment, considering what the technicals are showing me. All right, guys, not to get diverted from our topic of this video, let's move on to the next one. This is Banana Cat. This is on Ethereum, by the way, and this one is sitting at $1.6 million market cap. You can have a look at the Banana Cat itself, and I think, guys, that this one definitely has some legs. All right, right now we are sitting at 1.67 million, and if I drop a Fibonacci from the highs to the absolute lows right around here, then you can see we have reclaimed the 886 Fibonacci level. This is what I want to see. So this one goes into my bag. I am going to get a bag of BCAT. This is on Ethereum. This is Banana Cat. And again, guys, I have to tell you over and over again, it's not necessary what I choose is going to work out. It's not necessary what I buy is going to pump. I am buying on my own thesis. I'm buying because of my own experience of what I have seen in the past happening, and of how a narrative can actually play out. In my opinion, it's not necessary that I win. And I would not want you guys to be getting into something without thinking yourself that you can actually lose everything if you are getting into these type of plays. All right, because maybe, guys, everything is going to go to zero. So you have to be mindful of that as well. So if you're investing, invest what you can afford to lose, and do not consider this to be financial advice. This is very risky territory, guys. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is dirty degening. All right, moving on to the next one, we have the Alien Cat. This is Glorp, and this is currently sitting at 862K. Again, the risk to reward on this one is insane, guys. So I don't have to buy this one for like $10,000. It's not necessary for me to put in $10,000 into this one to see a significant return. All right, I can just go with $500 here. It's below $1 million market cap and to the all-time highs. It's still going to give me a 16x, more than a 16x. All right, my $500 can turn to $8,000 with this one. All right, so that is what I like about this one, and that is why this is also going to be one of my purchases in terms of cat meme coins. All right, moving on to the next one. This is my favorite and probably the riskiest one out there, and this is also the last play of this video. This is Jam Cat. You can see right around here, and basically, guys, if I just zoom out a little bit, the all-time highs were sitting at $38.89 million, and currently we are sitting at 159K. The liquidity is really big. It's like half of the market cap is in liquidity, which is really good. So it will take time for this to actually move. It will take quite a lot of money as well for a price to actually pump towards the upside, but I see a lot of traction on this one already. As you can see right around here, from the lows of around $72,000, we are already up 279%. I think there will be a day out of nowhere where this will pump like 3-4x in just 1 one candle. So that is what I'm betting on right here. And guys, because this is so low in terms of market cap, it is going to be very easy for me, because a very simple small move right here, something like this, can give me a 4x. All right, and when that happens, I can take out 25% out of it, which will recover my initials for me, and then I can write a free bag. If it actually goes all the way to the all-time highs once again, that is going to be a moonshot, guys. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. Again, these are very risky plays, so if you are interested, do your own research as well. And if you want to know exactly when I buy and exactly when I'm going to sell, then there's a link in the description section below for our private channels. You have to go for the diligence channel if you want meme coins. You go for the premium channel if you want to know about Bitcoin short-term as well as long-term price action, along with future trading calls. If you want that, then go for the premium channel. And basically the link is given in the description section below. And that was basically all, guys, from this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it and if you found it valuable, then definitely, guys, make sure that you drop a like. All the contact addresses of all these plays will be on my X profile, so make sure that you follow us on X as well. It's 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and help us get to 1000 subscribers as soon as possible. Also make sure guys that you hit that bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.